Irwin, how are you? Welcome to Paraguay.
Thank you so much.
Bueno, can you tell us what did you talk about here in Future Trends?
Yeah, so my focus was on the future of food and really the ways that tomorrow's food and the way we eat tomorrow and the way that we produce food tomorrow are going to change. And so that was looking at everything from how robots and satellites and automation are going to come into the fields and help us grow food in a better way, but then also looking at how the decisions we make as individuals will transform the way that food is made and how it impacts the world around us.
Ana.
Bueno, básicamente habló sobre el futuro de la comida, de cómo producimos, cómo producíamos antes, cómo estamos haciendo ahora, de los robots y los satélites que nos afectan en la agricultura, pero también las decisiones que tomamos día a día y cómo eso impacta, ¿verdad? Las decisiones en cómo nosotros elegimos alimentarnos y cómo eso impacta al mundo.
How do we have to choose what we eat? ¿Cómo tenemos que elegir lo que comemos?
So there's a lot of changes happening in the world today, and we're very familiar with global climate change. And we're starting to realize more and more that the things that we eat really do have a direct effect on the world around us. And so by shifting away from the foods that have the highest carbon impact or greenhouse gas emissions impact, we're actually able to help prevent the heating of the planet.
Bueno, nosotros los estudios dicen que hay una directa correlación entre cómo nosotros nos alimentamos y el calentamiento global. Entonces, cómo nosotros elegimos y los alimentos que tenemos que elegir que tengan menor impacto y menores emisiones de carbono.
But Irwin, maybe we have to change our mind, our education. Le estoy diciendo que por ahí tenemos que cambiar nuestra forma de pensar en nuestra educación, because we don't think about it when we choose something to eat. Porque yo le digo, yo no pienso en eso cuando voy a elegir algo para comer. We just take something and eat.
Exactly. So we've kind of lived in a society where we mostly focus on how the food impacts us, right? So whether it's our nutrition or it's for our, we want some caffeine to have more energy. But now we do need to shift to thinking about not only how it impacts us, but also how it impacts the world around us. And where that biggest impact actually happens is in the ways that we consume meat, right? And we're starting to see people shift towards a more diversified diet. So not having meat necessarily with every meal, but starting to say, hey, some meals are with meat, and then some are starting to implement plant proteins. And in that way, we're starting to remove a lot of the pressure that we're creating through agriculture on our planet.
Ojo con los que comen carne.
Sí.
Todos nosotros.
Que básicamente nosotros siempre estuvimos mirando cómo los alimentos nos impactan a nosotros y cómo los nutrientes que tenían y demás, y siempre pensando cómo los alimentos a nosotros. Y ahora nosotros tenemos que pensar cómo nosotros impactamos al mundo a través de nuestros alimentos. Por ejemplo, a través de la carne, que la carne es lo que más emisiones de carbono produce, y cómo podemos ir variando un poco nuestra dieta y decir, bueno, no todas nuestras comidas tienen que ir con carne, capaz algunas sí, pero otras no, ¿verdad? Y cómo podemos ir diversificando un poco lo que comemos para disminuir esas emisiones de carbono.
Le contaron a Irwin que somos súper carnívoros acá en Paraguay, ¿sabe eso?
Sí, sabe
They
que...
tell you that we always have to eat meat. It's not a food if we don't have meat. You know that.
And so, Paraguay, it's an incredible culture around eating meat, and obviously it's a huge part of industry. But people are going to start to recognize the changes that need to happen in order for us to keep a beautiful country
we know that,
like
but we
this.
need meat.
So those are the shifts that are happening. But the alternatives, though, that are coming online are starting to look at how we can grow meat in the laboratory, right? So what does it mean if we stop using necessarily animals, which are causing the greenhouse gases, but we start using laboratories, and we can grow a steak in a laboratory now, or a hamburger in a laboratory. And so those are starting to come closer and closer to the market. And now it's going to be up to the average person to decide if they want to consume that product.
Que hoy en día la carne que consumimos, bueno, sabemos que en Paraguay consumimos demasiada carne y hoy en día la tecnología está avanzando para crear carnes en los laboratorios también. Entonces, ¿cómo nosotros los consumidores vamos a elegir el día del futuro? Si vamos a consumir carne de un laboratorio o consumir carne del animal que, bueno, tiene estos impactos más negativos sobre el medio ambiente. Entonces, esto está generando un cambio en el mercado también, ¿verdad? Y va a ser una opción que vamos a tener el día de mañana nosotros como consumidores para elegir.
Ana, gracias por tu tiempo.
No, por
Irwin, thanks for your time. Nice
Thanks
to
very
meet
much.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Venus Media.
Es la música. Sos vos.